I'm Joey, and today I'll show you how to make an easy smoked chili. So follow me and let's turn up the tasty. It's getting a little cool outside. As you can see, those leaves are coming down off the tree, and that to me means it's time for chili. You know, game days, something to warm you up on those cool fall and winter nights. And that's what we're gonna show you today, is an easy smoked chili recipe. Look guys, if you search on YouTube or on your Google machine, you're gonna find a ton of recipes for chili. A lot of them are, in my opinion, more complicated than they need to be. Our motto here is cooking meat made easy, and that's what we strive to show you in every single video. So let's just go ahead and get started. Today we're gonna start with 2 pounds of ground beef. Look, I know some people use sausage, brisket, ground chuck, whatever, you know, whatever you like, go ahead and add. We're keeping this easy, and we're just gonna go ahead and get it in this pan, and I'm gonna get it pressed down, and I want to get this as thin as I possibly can. That's going to allow more smoke to cover more of the surface area. So we're just going to get that pressed down here in the bottom, and this is an 80-20 blend. You know, we don't want anything that's going to dry out. So now we're going to go ahead and get it seasoned. My favorite seasoning for this ground beef is really super simple. I just take some smoked paprika. I don't use set amounts. I just season it until it looks about right. And oh, hey there. Now it's coming out kind of hot, but we're just going to get it shaken in, and that's going to bring it some really nice color as it cooks and some incredible smoky flavor, because this is smoked paprika. And next I'm going to hit it with some chili powder. All right, that's going to give it that distinct, you know, chili taste. We're going to coat that side to side, coast to coast, as they say. We're going to get that. Next, just some kosher salt. You know, we're gonna sprinkle that on there liberally. Again, if you're worried about the salt, always err on the side of caution, because like Grandpa said, you can always add more. Finally, we're gonna hit it with some of this ground black pepper. Again, just coast to coast. Now, you know, I am typically cooking for my family, and they don't like spicy stuff. So I try to keep this really mild from a heat perspective, but with robust flavor. So now that we have this seasoned, it's time to go ahead and get it on the smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and drop on this green pepper and this white onion, so follow me. All right, time to throw this meat on the grill. I have this thing rolling at 250 degrees, and we're just gonna throw it on here, and then I am going to take this onion and this green pepper over here. I'm gonna let those pick up some smoke over here on the hot zone, the hot part of this pellet grill. The total cooking time will vary, but we want to let this cook until it reaches that internal temperature of 160 degrees. Should take about an hour. All right guys, so I have this all broken up. Now one of my favorite parts, we need to test the results. Man, that is so good. I'm here to tell you right now, this is gonna be the hardest part of the process. You're not even gonna wanna make the rest of the chili. You're gonna wanna take this and dive right in, but don't do it, because the entire result of all the chili and everything is phenomenal, but that is so, so good. You're already getting those smoky flavors coming right through. We smoked this green pepper right here, this green peps. We're just gonna go ahead and get that all chopped up. Now, I'm not a huge onion guy when it comes to my chili. I don't like a lot of it. I like a little bit. I know some people that would throw 2 medium-sized onions in this. I'm about a half of a medium onion right here, and this is so soft. I'm sure it's picked up a lot of that smoke. Oh, I should mention that I drained the grease out of there. I actually used a can of tomatoes. This is empty, to reserve that grease. Definitely don't want that in the chili. It's gonna make for bad belly. All right, so now get this all mixed up in here. Just kind of bring it all together. Do another rough chop on that meat. Look guys, there really is no right way to make chili. There might be some kind of wrong ways, and we could maybe talk about that later, but some people like beans, some people don't like beans. I personally do. So what I'm gonna use today is a mixture. We're going to use black beans right here. I like those. Give it a really nice texture. Next up, we got some pinto beans. It's a classic chili bean. Go ahead and get those in right there. Look at that, all right. And then one of my favorites is right here, the kidney bean. Made a little mess, but that's what makes cooking fun. I have the kidney beans right here. We're gonna go ahead and get those dudes right in the mix. Now we got a can of those diced tomatoes going right in. We're gonna hit it with, a little bit of this tomato sauce. I actually only like about a half a can. Don't want it to get too thick on me, especially when we're smoking it. Next, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of cumin right here. I'm sorry, I said tablespoon. 1 teaspoon of cumin right here. Go ahead and shake that about. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of this chili powder. Again, going back to the well on that. Next, we're gonna go with 2 teaspoons of grunt rub from our friends at Code 3 Spices. This is not a paid post, they're just friends of ours, and we do like this product. Not only that, they donate a portion of all their sales to first responders. This has nice garlic essence to it. We're just gonna go ahead with 2 of those, 2 teaspoons. And then we're gonna mix it all together, do the hokey pokey and turn ourselves around. Now we're gonna mix up these flavors so they all blend together, and it's already looking so incredibly good. So good. And guess what, guys? Smoke likes moisture. It really does. That's what it's going to adhere to. So having this nice wet mixture in our smoker, the smoke is just gonna wanna stick to this stuff like glue. And like a lot of things on the smoker, once you do it this way, you're gonna have a hard time going back to the other way in the oven or on the stovetop or however you do it. But speaking of how you do chili, we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Like I said, there is no right ways. There are some wrong ways. What's your right way for making chili? Let us know. Hold on, I forgot one more thing. Before I go, I like to add a little bit of cilantro in here. So we're gonna go ahead and get that in. Not too much. If I had to guess, I'd say about 2 tablespoons. The one thing that you're gonna wanna do before you get it on the smoker is get a little taste test of it. It's not gonna have that full smoky flavor, but it will let you know if you need like a little more salt or something like that. So let's give it a test. You wanna get some of that liquid in there. Guys, this is gonna be some good chili. Let's get it on the smoker where it's gonna cook at 300 degrees for about another 2 hours. That 300-degree Fahrenheit temperature is going to allow it to simmer really nicely. So let's get it on. All right, this smoked chili took about 3 hours end to end. About an hour to smoke the beef and vegetables, another 2 hours to let this simmer and reduce. And man, this looks absolutely incredible. It has a nice consistency to it. The smell is just outrageous. We've had a couple of cold beers while we're waiting for this to get done. And as you can see, the change in the sun, the amount of time that's elapsed on this beautiful fall day. Now, let's go ahead and give it a taste test. Hopefully it's not too hot. That's a big piece. Let's go with something a little bit smaller. Big spoon, little bite. Wow. You know, look guys, that's incredible. That's just not like the chili you're gonna make on the stove in your kitchen. That smoky flavor from that beef imparts so much flavor, and then it even like wraps it up like a nice blanket in every single bite, because again, smoke likes moisture, so it really kind of just sticks. You're getting the texture from the different beans, and by the way, you can basically juice this up any way you want. You want to throw some brisket in here, you want to throw some sausage. I'm personally getting some of that garlic flavor from that grunt rub seasoning that we used over there. It's just absolutely incredible. Super easy too, nice way to kill some time on a fall day. And look, if you guys like this video, you know the drill. Go ahead and hit that big thumbs up like button, or even better, subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss an adventure as we release a new video recipe every single week focused on cooking meat made easy. Also, tune in for our new Meat America show. That's where we're traveling the country, meeting experts on location in their restaurant kitchens where they are sharing proven, crowd-pleasing, step-by-step recipes that you can recreate right at home. I'll see you guys soon.